Seals, guardians of the ocean realm. Seals are charismatic marine creatures that are recognized for their sleek bodies and playful disposition. Seals can be found that inhabit the oceans and coastal parts of the world, and they have the ability to capture the hearts of people all over the world. Seals are essential components of marine ecosystems, regardless of whether they are found in the cold waters of the Arctic or the sun-drenched coast of the tropics. They serve important roles in the preservation of ecological balance by their presence. On the basis of the scientific information that is accessible through reliable sources, let us begin on an adventure into the fascinating world of seals, where we will investigate their biology, behavior, habitats, and conservation status, among other things. Sea lions and walruses are also members of the Pinnipedia suborder, which is part of the carnivora order. Seals are members of the suborder. Seals are further classified into 3 families within the suborder Pinnipedia. These families are as follows: Phocidae, which includes true seals or earless seals; Odoridae, which includes ear seals or sea lions; and Odobenidae, which includes walruses. Species such as the harbor seal, gray seal, and Weddell seal are examples of true seals. True seals are distinguished from other seals by the absence of external ear flaps and by their bodies that are more streamlined. Seals have developed a wide variety of adaptations that enable them to flourish in situations that are similar to water. They are able to move through the water with agility and speed because their bodies are streamlined and tapered at both ends. This reduces the amount of drag that they experience while swimming. Their limbs, which have been changed into flippers, serve as effective propulsion devices, allowing them to move through the ocean currents with ease. Insulation against cold temperatures and buoyancy in the water are both provided by the massive layers of blubber that seals possess. It is one of the distinguishing characteristics of seals that they are able to control their buoyancy by altering the amount of air that is contained within their lungs. Seals are able to decrease their buoyancy and descend to greater depths by exhaling strongly, while inhaling permits them to rise to the surface of the water after they have reached the surface. Because of this adaptation, seals are able to search for food over a wide range of depths, from shallow coastal waters to deeper offshore areas. Fish, squid, crabs, and cephalopods are just few of the marine species that seals consume. Seals are highly adapted predators that feed on a wide variety of marine organisms. Their diet is different based on the species they are, where they live geographically, and the availability of prey throughout different seasons. As an illustration, harbor seals generally consume the small fish and invertebrates that are prevalent in coastal waters, but leopard seals are known to hunt penguins and other seals in the Antarctic. Many different methods of hunting are utilized by seals in order to successfully take their prey. These methods include ambush predation, pursuit diving, and cooperative foraging. It is possible for certain animals, such as the leopard seal, to execute surprise assaults from below, propelling themselves out of the water with extraordinary speed and agility that allows them to launch these attacks. When it comes to tracking their food in the cold depths of the Antarctic, certain animals, like the Weddell seal, rely on stealth and patience. Seals engage in intricate social dynamics during the breeding season, with males fighting with one another for access to females. This behavior is defined by the fact that seals breed their young. In a great number of species, males construct territories or mating arenas, which are places where they engage in loud displays and physical fights in order to demonstrate their superiority and attract potential mates. The gestation time for female seals can be anywhere from a few months to over a year, depending on the species. During each breeding season, female seals normally give birth to a single pup. Seal pups are born with fully formed flippers and the capacity to swim shortly after birth. They are already able to swim immediately after birth. It is during the early stages of their lives that they are dependent on their mother's milk for sustenance. They nurse regularly in order to build up their fat reserves and acquire strength in preparation for their first swim. The maternal instincts of female seals are strong, and they provide their young with constant care and protection until they are able to wean themselves and fend for themselves. There are many different types of aquatic areas that seals call home, including as coastal waterways, rocky shorelines, ice floes, and open ocean conditions. There are a number of factors that determine their distribution, including the temperature of the water, the availability of prey, and the opportunity for reproduction. There are a number of seal species that call the Arctic and Antarctic regions their home. These seals include the ringed seal, the bearded seal, and the crab-eater seal, all of which are adapted to habitats that are cold and covered in ice. On the other hand, populations of species such as the harbor seal, the California sea lion, and the Hawaiian monk seal are found in temperate and tropical locations. These seals live in coastal seas and on islands that have an abundance of food resources. During the course of their seasonal migrations, certain seals travel hundreds or even thousands of miles along coastal or marine routes in pursuit of the best possible breeding grounds or eating grounds. The survival of seals is threatened by a variety of factors, including the destruction of their habitat, pollution, the effects of climate change, and the actions of humans. Infrastructure projects, urbanization, and industrialization are all examples of coastal development that have the potential to disturb seal habitats and breeding colonies, which can ultimately lead to a decrease in the number of seals in the population. Seals are susceptible to experiencing health issues as a result of contamination of their food supplies brought on by pollution caused by oil spills, plastic litter, and chemical toxins. Certain species of seals, particularly those that are dependent on sea ice for breeding, resting, and foraging, are particularly vulnerable to the effects of climate change. If temperatures continue to rise and the amount of ice cover in polar regions continues to decrease, it may become more difficult for seals to access breeding grounds, hunting grounds, and safe resting locations. Additional impacts on seal populations can be caused by shifts in ocean currents and the distribution of prey, which can have an effect on the reproductive success and overall fitness of seals. For ages, indigenous peoples all over the world have relied on seals for a variety of purposes, including food, clothing, and spiritual sustenance. Seals have long held a significant cultural significance for these peoples. Indigenous tribes in the Arctic, including the Inuit, Yupik, and Aleut, have a long history of hunting seals for their flesh, fat, and fur. They have utilized every aspect of the animal for their material culture and sustenance-related needs. Native American art, mythology, and oral traditions all prominently depict seals as symbols of resiliency, adaptability, and oneness with nature. Seals are also heavily featured in indigenous art. Seals continue to captivate the imaginations of people all over the world in today's society. They are frequently depicted in works of literature, films, and popular culture, acting as symbols of the marine environment and the residents of that habitat. Seals are lauded for their attractiveness, intellect, and ecological significance in a variety of media, including children's novels and animated films, wildlife documentaries, and conservation efforts. To ensure the continued existence of these wonderful animals over the long run, it is imperative that efforts be made to increase awareness about the importance of seal conservation and to support the sustainable management of maritime environments. In conclusion, seals are extraordinary marine mammals that have developed a special adaptation to living in settings that are found in the ocean and along the shore. The resiliency and diversity of marine life are exemplified by seals, who are characterized by their streamlined bodies and efficient hunting skills, as well as their complex social behaviors and cultural significance. On the other hand, given that human activities continue to have an effect on their habitats and populations, it is imperative that joint conservation efforts be made in order to protect seals in the ecosystems that they occupy. We can secure a brighter future for seals in the ocean realm that they call home by promoting the conservation of habitats, the control of pollution, and the implementation of strategies that promote sustainable management practices. Thank you for watching our exploration into the marvelous world of seals. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Be sure to hit the like button if you found this video informative and engaging. Your support helps us reach more viewers and spread awareness about the importance of seal conservation. And remember to share this video with your friends, family, and fellow nature enthusiasts. Together, we can inspire others to join us in protecting these incredible animals and their ocean habitats. Thank you once again for your support. Stay tuned for more exciting adventures and discoveries on our channel. Until next time, keep exploring and cherishing the wonders of the natural world.